What's going on, everyone? Ruckman back with some more Pioneer action here with Chris. Again, like the last time, Chris was going to be over on the Patreon side of things. We're also recording two of these at the same time, kind of back-to-back, so I'm not sure which one you're going to see quite first. So this video is going to be a combo of me on Cauldron versus, I believe Chris is playing, looking to play Greasefang for this matchup. And then our other matchup is going to be Company versus like a Helping Hand, Abhorrent Oculus decklist. But I picked two decklists I wanted to play because they obviously the time of recording just top 8, and actually as we're recording we found out this deck did win. So congrats to Corey Lack for winning the RCDC with Rakdos Cauldron. So I wanted to play two decks lists I was very excited about from the top 8 of the RC, and Chris wanted to try some brews out. So if you're on the Patreon at the $5 tier above, you can see Chris's viewpoints over on the Patreon, so be sure to go check those out. But for now, you're here with me, and we're going to take a look at Rakdos Cauldron today again, piloted to just now essentially a RC win with the deck list. So we got our usual black-red mana base here. This deck, for those that don't know, did see a little bit of kind of fringe-ish play. It was picking up in popularity towards the end of the last Pioneer RCQ season, kind of as a secondary combo that you can just kind of jam into your vampire deck lists. Now, there were some more dedicated lists that did see play, but for the most part, like I said, this is kind of played alongside as like a backup plan to Sorin Vein Ripper combo. For those that don't know, the combination here is, of course, Tree of Perdition here. It's a 0/13, and when we tap it, exchange target player's life total with Tree of Perdition's toughness. However, with an Agatha Soul Cauldron, we can go ahead and give that ability to any of our creatures as long as we exile it. Exile the tree with the Cauldron, and then we get something here like a Voldaren Thrillseeker, and hey, we got a one-shot combo here because if we have Thrillseeker and Tree of Perdition in the yard and can exile them with the Cauldron, then any creature with the token can tree and then sacrifice. Now, this deck did see a big upgrade here with Duskmourn and 2 cards. Marvin Murderous Mimic here gives us kind of a secondary plan here. If we just have a Thrillseeker and a tree on board, or one of these on board, and then can put a counter on Marvin with the Cauldron, with the other one being exiled on the Cauldron, then hey, looky there, we can do the fun thing. And then, of course, Fear of Missing Out, kind of, I think, in my opinion, one of the best, if not the best card for Pioneer. In the set, this card is... we've been seeing other types of builds of this, like Delirium Gruel, which is that we're going to definitely check out on this channel as well at some point in the future. But for 1 and a red, you get 2/3 body, already good there. When it enters the battlefield, discard a card, then draw a card. Good news here is, even if you are Hellbent, you have no cards in hand when you play this card, you're always going to draw that card, so that's pretty sick. And then, of course, Delirium here, when it attacks for the first time, you get extra combat steps. So if we have Delirium pretty easily with our our Cauldrons and stuff like that, well, then Fear of Missing Out is just going to kind of end the game with just extra combats alone, and that's pretty great. So of course we have Fear of Missing Out here, Fable the Mirror Breaker as always in our Rakdos style strategies here. Bloodtithe Harvester, another great threat that you're used to seeing play in all the Rakdos decks. And again, that blood token helps us pitch things like Tree of Perdition, get in the yard, go off, pop off combo. We do have a lot of interaction here with 4 Fatal Push and 1 Torch the Tower in the main. We've got more on the side we'll talk about here in a second. 4 Thoughtseize, 2 copies of Dress. We're going to be sure to be interacting with our opponent's hand at all points in the game as we're just trying to wait until we can find our combo and slide it in. As for the sideboard here, we are going to go ahead and look at, we've got, of course, have a Companion Jegantha, Hazard the Fervent, a very, very strong, powerful threat that also lets us pitch cards and help our game plan out at the same time. So against things like Control and stuff like that, Hazard's a great board in, or for any of the other mid-range, late-game type of shenanigans. Omnipotence of the Adversary, here's our big card for the Control matchups, Rakdos the Adversary. I've loved it ever since it's been printed in New Capenna. It's been a great card in all the Rakdos type strategies I've played. Things like Sacrifice, it's no different here. Being able to just continually tax your opponent's hand, make these annoying creatures, it's great, it's powerful, it's a must-answer threat. from the control decks. Like I said, we got some more removal here. The new Withering Torment to deal with things like Landline Binding or some of those other cards that kind of, black-red can't usually deal with, but only one copy here, because like I said, we do have all those discard effects, including 2 more Duress here on the board. We've got a copy of Go for the Throat, a bit of Trample with a little removal spell, which helps us also pitch a card in a pinch. Chandra's Defeat to help against all those aggressive red decks, like mice and whatnot running around, and another copy of Torch the Tower. This deck is very powerful, very resilient, and it's no wonder why it won the RC. So with that, I think we've had enough of an overview. I'll take over the games. See you all in a minute. All right, Chris. I don't know whether or not this video is going to upload it first or not, so either we're continuing our kind of double-header recording session, or hello, this is the beginning of this, because honestly, I don't know what the heck happened in that first match or the second match. Again, I don't know what order these are being uploaded. So
it was a wild time. That's all I can tell you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Look out for, or I hope you enjoyed Celestia Company versus Helping Hand versus, or Azorius Eye, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, it's like an hour-long, 3-game crap fest is what that was.
I don't think it was a crap fest. I think I had a stroke and just thought I heard you say words that didn't happen.
True.
In game 2, and that just ruined me for the whole rest of the video.
Fair enough. Fair enough. This would be the worst keep of all time, but if it paid off, it would be huge.
Okay, well, I'm gonna mulligan. No, I did it again. I clicked the wrong button again.
Oh no!
Or for the first time. All right.
Hey, listen, we can go to a new match. We haven't done anything. We can go to a new match real quick if you want.
No. We're locked in.
Okay.
I want the people to lose all respect for me.
Yeah, absolutely. I am going to put that back just in case, and we're gonna call it a day.
All right. Well, you know what? There's tap. No. Why?
Okay. Let's see what you're cooking up over there.
Now we're definitely gonna start a new game. We're definitely gonna start over now.
No, it's like, trust me, you don't need to yet. Trust me. There is no reason to be afraid as it stands right now. We basically kept lands and spells. The Nate strategy, since I'm playing the old Greasefang here, is to just mulligan until you have it. And, he's definitely pretty good at doing that, so. No, come on! This is so terrible.
You're right, I'm glad we didn't stop this match.
Oh, yeah, of course you are. Alrighty then. Well, it was nice knowing you.
Yeah. Hey, Chris, thanks for stopping me there, bud.
You're welcome. You probably could exile your own Harvester, but I guess you can do it now.
I mean, I want to wait till I just have a guy, right?
Yeah. No, you're right. It pumps him. It's not the worst idea I've ever seen. Man, if you didn't have that, you could have been in for it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, the hover ship.
The hover ship.
Oh no, you're gonna exile.
No, it's a creature. It's a creature.
When it enters the battlefield, exile to one target creature with of this 5 or less. What did you think the card did?
No, I thought it did this. It'd be way better if it got your Agatha Soul Cauldron.
No, I was like, you're gonna exile.
Yeah. Maybe we just want to get the abilities on the board now. Yeah, I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
See what you got. The Fiend's Informant, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm crewing.
Go ahead.
It's
Crew
this.
the
This is the
spaceship.
namesake of the show. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's crew 1.
Well, we're crewing. I mean, let's
Okay,
just not
sure,
get
yeah,
too
yeah.
picky here, okay?
Okay, all right.
We had a Parhelion to discard, but we've decided that with how many lands I've drawn, that the new game plan is actually to just hard
Just
cast
to
the
cast
Parhelion.
the
Yeah,
Parhelion,
yeah,
yeah.
right. That's what we're gonna do. That is the game plan. So.
Oh. Well, huh. Welcome to the family. I didn't realize. Yeah. What did we get? What did we get? Ooh, we look at that.
Is it a tree? Is it a tree? It's Arbor Day. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Oh
my God.
my goodness.
They're eating her, and then they're gonna eat me.
Yep.
Oh my God. You can have that anytime, right? Cool. Yeah, why don't you just go ahead, bud?
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that.
Oh,
Oh, thankfully.
Oh.
Thankfully, we drew another land, so this is looking good
Okay,
for
yeah.
us. This is looking good for us. Let's
Good for the home team.
yeah, I think with so much mana, I have so many spells that I could potentially cast if I had those
Okay,
spells in hand. You know what I mean?
Well, we know you have a Parhelion.
We know that because I've said those words.
Yes.
And unlike last match, I'm not lying through my teeth and just telling you that I've cast 15 spells in a turn. You know?
Okay. Cool.
Okay. Rafa, why don't you show the people on my instep what
Yeah.
what you do
I'm gonna
here?
exile.
Uh-huh.
Exile a tree.
Yeah.
And then so that lets you put a counter here.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. And then what I get to do is I can go and I can pick you now.
Pick me with what?
Well, you see, he's a tree.
Oh.
And now he's a 4/17.
Well, that's huge.
It's pretty big. You also realize that at this point in time, you're at 3 life.
Hold on. Let me double check that. Yep, that's how it
Yeah.
works. Yeah, that's what's happening.
You've been mind freaked, my friend.
It's perfect because my name's Chris. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've been angeled. All right. Let's see what we got here.
Against the Fang.
Yep. We want this.
What's Greasefang's toughness? Is it a 3/3?
It's a 4/3.
It's a 4/3. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay.
We definitely don't.
I want this because our main plan's worse. This is not as good.
I don't think we want these. We don't want these. Because, like, these are fine because I can still hit Greasefang. Those are what we can do. Yeah, we definitely don't want to be doing this. I think we just bring in some of this stuff. Let's do this.
Alright. I've assembled my plan.
Okay. I don't know if I bordered right.
Me neither.
Literally everyone, all the armchair people at home will tell me that I've done this horribly wrong. I've let Corey lack down.
I've literally, I literally invented this deck, so...
Here's my Giganta.
We're gonna see what we got. Interesting.
Oh, this hand looks fine. This hand's pretty gas, actually. I'm gonna keep.
See how good it is.
Oh.
Ugh.
The triplets are back. They're missing the fourth one.
Yeah. I'm just gonna take your removal spell.
Wow, rude.
Yeah, I know.
I wanted to play that actually.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
You get the Golem art?
Yeah, I got the Golem art.
Golem art's really good.
Only because I can't use the Space Marine art. Oh, alright. Oh, look at that. That's pretty good, bud.
Oh. Well, let me read this Greasefang card real quick. How does this work?
Yeah.
At the beginning of combat on your return a vehicle card. Against...
Uh-huh.
Wow. That looks like it has synergy with my Sky Sovereign console flagship that I conveniently milled into the graveyard.
It sure does, doesn't it? Oh, perfect. Yeah? You wouldn't.
I would like this
he did
one.
it.
That's the one I would like.
That's,
it didn't let me crew it. Wild.
Yeah, you gotta put a stop.
Oh, on my turn?
Yeah.
My turn, thank you. Okay. Oh, I have to pick the order. Okay, I have to pick the order in which those come off the stack. My bad. Delaying the content. I'm delaying the content here.
Well, you know what, Chris?
Tell me what.
I bet you won't do it again.
Wow. That is just rude. I want you to know that.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do... this. Let's play... Let's play this.
Okay. Yeah.
Ooh, intriguing.
Oh.
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 Yeah. How about that one?
How about that one?
Oh, good play.
Thank you.
How many times will it hit okay through this combat step? This is nuts. Alright.
Yeah,
There we go.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll take 4. That guy's ticking up a lot.
Yeah, that's part of my plan to kill you.
Ah.
I actually should have kept... I should have kept the Sky Sovereign. I actually drew a card that I should have discarded instead. And got off that plane and just tried to kill you.
I should have played a different land last turn.
Yeah.
Cool. That's okay.
Because you should also be a 10.
Yeah, well, I'm aware.
Yeah. Highway road,
Chris, don't worry. This is lost on me. That good. Are you singing faithful? Were you singing faithfully?
Of course I was, yeah.
Yeah.
Not well, but I was doing it.
Yeah. Faithfully. Hmm.
Oh, that's going to let you exile your own creatures. Okay, nice.
Yeah.
I'd like to not do that. All right, revolt me, big dog.
I wish. Boy, I sure wish.
It takes like 4 clicks to get through the
Yeah.
combat step. I'll tell you that much.
You can turn off some of your stops.
No. Okay.
Huh. You sure are going for the bail mark there. Okay. Huh. Boy, I sure am at 9. Like that. All right. Let's see what we can do here. This line of text is a bit awkward. Oh. Think of how good you could do right now if you just could be hitting with cats.
That's true. No arguments there. Think of how good it would be if I didn't skip through my attack step. You know what I mean?
Oh.
It'd be a
Yeah,
good
someone
one.
say I'd be dead right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You'd have been at 1, but you know what? That's okay.
Yeah.
We just have to pray.
Hmm. Oh. That's neat.
Yeah. I would like to do that. Sure.
You,
That one.
oh, wow. And you get another one?
Another one. DJ Khaled style. We get another
Oh,
one.
wow.
Mhm.
Wow. Huh.
Wow. Wow. You gotta do it. You gotta do it Owen Wilson style.
Yeah, I don't like
Wow.
this.
Wow. Listen, we're gonna pray for no trees. Listen, I don't even like Christmas. All right. I hate a tree.
Yeah, we're gonna say you win that one.
That one, huh? All right.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna run.
We'll run it back.
Let's run.
Let's get you on the play. We had some good things happening here.
That's right. That's right. I'd like to play first, yes. This is my Gigantha. They are my companion.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think we can mulligan this one.
Ruckman, I have no lanes in my hand. Let's pray I can find the actual mulligan button.
Yeah.
Okay, we
right.
did. We found the mulligan button.
You did good.
Yeah, we did. Oh.
You're doing better.
If we
You're
draw
better than
well,
me, buddy.
we can do it.
Okay, all right. I believe in you. All right, start with the Raucous Theater.
Start with it.
Look at this bad boy. On top of the library. You can see that.
This is your end step, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. I was a little nervous there for a second. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Look, when they say that the road ain't no place to raise a family, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What does this do?
But I have a cauldron to feed your family.
I think I'm gonna look real dumb in a minute here.
Okay. Why do you say that, bud?
I will
Oh.
hilariously show you in a minute
Okay. Interesting draw stuff. Yes, I would. Yeah, just- You stop having the stupid spaceship.
The spaceship has been fun, man. Toughness 5 or less too. That's a lot of cards, you know.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty big.
Oh, you already put a tree. How'd you even put a tree in the yard? Oh, you
I had
discarded-
FOMO.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you were like super dead if you didn't have this stupid freaking UFO again, the UFO.
Yeah, I hear you.
Stupid UFO.
Do that one for now.
All right. Rally.
This is why I look real dumb. Ready?
Okay.
Get ready for this.
Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, and I can do this, right?
Yeah, and then this card, I don't think
Oh,
stops your
you can-
ability.
No, you don't.
I think unfortunately,
you don't.
yeah.
You don't control that.
I know.
unfortunately.
That was real frustrating. If I have any like anti-target spell, I was like, oh, look at this card when I was building my sideboard. By the way, so yeah, too funny, too funny.
Okay.
Alrighty then. And the other thing I was thinking too is like I can just keep that and stop you from treeing me, but that's less fun. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah.
We may even be able to do a second. Oh wait, cancel.
Yeah.
But stupid Agatha Soul Cauldron should say target player's graveyard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, target player. Yeah.
Yeah. We do have this card, which was supposed to be a cute tech out of the sideboard here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a flashback? It does. Neat.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I would. Hmm. I'm trying to think if I can win. See, I think I'm being too quick to like exile my tree. But like I don't know. I feel like I weirdly need to do it just to like when we have a break in this kind of matchup, right?
Mhm.
Like I don't know. I think I'm being too quick to exile the tree here. Because I could win. I could have won this turn if I had left the tree.
Oh, really?
Yes. Well, no, you would have been alive at 1.
Well, you can trade. Okay, I see. Because you have to put the counter on or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, you can animate the vault, right?
Yeah, no, but I need to eat a creature to put a counter on something.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So what we can do instead is do that. That's, we do that. We do this. Do that. Okay. This here. That's not right. So, okay, turn your ears off for a second. So we could have done this, chat. So, like, we could attack with this, pop this, do this, kill that, do that on that to put into one. But then, like, we're still pretty rough to... Which maybe that's what we should have done. Yeah, I think that actually should have been the line, put you to one. Okay, that's fine. Okay, you can turn your ears back on. I'm glad we installed that feature in the first place.
I put my ears back in just now.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so I'll let you discuss whatever you want to discuss.
Okay. So you're gonna do that. So what we can do instead is we can animate that. Do this here. That. This. Choose this, put this here. Okay. 2 to 3. Oh, I get to manifest? I'm gonna manifest. Oh, when that thing dies, I get to manifest. Okay, interesting. I forgot I did that.
Could you kill me last turn by fatal pushing or no?
No, you would have been to 1. That's what I was. See, when I had you remove your ears, that's what I had. That's what...
Oh, okay. Why is my hover ship still on the battlefield?
You got it back with Greasefang.
Oh, okay. All right, gotcha. Sure. So then that's a 2/2. So, oh, 5 or less. Okay. That one.
Yeah, you can't hit the mutavault.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's actually too much toughness. Actually, too much toughness. Okay. There we go.
What's funny is though, I get to when you leave, I get to when this bounces at the end of your turn.
Is it leaves the battlefield or when this thing?
It
oh
leaves
yeah.
the battlefield.
Oh okay, so I'm just dead, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's
cool.
funny is also I didn't realize I thought Greasefang was a May. No, you have to get a vehicle back if you can.
Yeah, you have to target something. So,
Yeah.
Are you okay doing one more match since that was pretty quick?
Yeah, that was pretty short compared to our other ones. Do you just want to run this back? Or do you want to play?
No, yeah, let's run. I want to run this back.
Okay. So I forgot actually. You forgot you were wearing headphones, so you actually.
Yeah, I took my headphones off when you said don't listen. So.
Yeah. No, I forgot you were wearing it. Usually when we do stuff, I feel like you don't wear headphones a bunch of the time. So,
Mhm.
but anyway, so essentially that line was, I was like, we could put you to 1, but then like if you just play like another guy, like, there's ways where I think we're just dead there still. So I think like like, cause you could then, like, if you have a way to get a Parhelion in the yard, then we're dead, right? Because then my Cauldron's been activated.
Mhm.
So I can put you to 1 there. Because all of my guys the guys that I could attack with would be at 2, so you would go to 1.
Gotcha.
So that's why I was like, we just do it on your turn is better. That way I will be able to just attack and kill you. And can like leave the Cauldron up to hit something in response to you, like going for the Greasefang, right? And you don't just rights there.
Yeah.
And we can also do it next. And we could do it next turn still, because I had a second Cauldron in hand.
I wasn't even thinking about like your possible plays. I was trying to figure out like my possible plays, and in doing so, like I thought for sure if you didn't activate on something there, I was like, oh okay, like I just assumed you'd put me to 1 because like I could have left up a fatal push to hit whatever you were going to target, but instead I was like, oh, I'm just going to go for the Rite of Oblivion play, you know?
Yeah.
So it's kind of interesting. I think I still made the right play. I was like, I don't think I could have like waited and just hoped because I was like, all right.
Die roll again.
Of course. I can't wait to Thoughtseize you, and then you have a.
Then I have a what? I have a Cauldron in hand?
No, you don't have a Cauldron, and then you draw a Cauldron. So I have a playable hand. I have a hand that plays, but it's a little bit too slow. So this is greedy, but I'm gonna do the Nate Mulligan and see what happens.
Okay. So I think my hand is really interesting. So my hand is very, which I don't necessarily know if this deck wants to keep that right, but I think like if I'm just keeping you off of stuff for a bit, that the game is just going to be in my favor.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I'm going to begrudgingly put this one back.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Oh, I was like, do I get punished by you drawing Thoughtseize?
Right.
Because we actually had the opener Cauldron.
Oh, nice. This one is obviously a lot harder because of the main deck, like Graveyard Hate. I just still think it's interesting to play. Like I think you're not as a Greasefang deck. People are playing removal anyway, so I don't think it's like the optimal. You know what I mean? If I'm playing against Phoenix, like everything I have gets torched the towered and shenanigans anyway. So I think you kind of got to play like, hey, is this like a more upfield battle? I thought about playing a list that's a little more controlling. Oh, this is the Marvin guy or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, geez, yeah.
Dang spaceship.
Mm-hmm. We're going to space. So you're gonna have to fight through hate anyway. I feel like as the Greasefang deck, but part of me wanted to see if you could play like a Witch's Mirror, whatever that card is. The mirror on the wall, triple black, colorless, tutor for any card.
Oh, Beseech the Mirror.
There you go. Yeah. You picked up Gigantha. Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Wow.
Why? Oh, do I want to? I think unfortunately I just have to take your Gigantha.
No, my dear.
I know.
Okay.
I'm crewing.
We'll just do this while we can still. Take two.
Take it.
Take two to make a thing. Right.
I'm really impressed with that enchantment. I think I was only playing 2, but I think part of me just like it's just a reasonable 5-drop, and you're like I think it's like a way better backup plan than the Chariot. You know?
Oh, the Bailmark?
Yeah, the Overlord.
Oh,
yeah. I just like 4 Overlord, just like hey, here's a better turn 2 play. Also seems very reasonable to me.
I don't know what's in your hand. Now I do.
Now you do. I don't even know why I'm thinking about it.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to target you. All right, if you top deck lands for 5 turns in a row.
I mean, we're getting there.
Yeah. Then I'm on the. I'm gonna be on the Liliana Ultimate plan.
Okay.
I think on Black White, I chose not to play as many mainlands in favor of like Takanuma type situation. But I'm definitely now thinking that like Hive of the Eye Tyrant is just like so free.
Yeah.
And I did not play that one, so oof.
Some points.
I don't think I want to kill your freaking tree. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I weirdly think this is going to be the right play here.
Yeah.
Oh, the tree is defender though. Damn. Never mind.
It's a defending tree. You know what I mean? He's not. He's a giving tree. He's not an attacking tree.
Yeah.
You know. Also, that tree doesn't fly. I know that much.
It doesn't. No.
So far, a lot of real exciting draws here in this first game.
Yeah. This second match might not make the.
We're only 1 game in. Let's see what happens. Oh
Yeah.
wow. Oh, it's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just retreat defender. Oh, hell yeah.
All right.
Hmm. Okay, yeah. You got it.
I was thinking that you could activate tree to save your own life, and that's why I didn't want you to go to like
Okay.
3 and then like
Yeah.
activate this tree back up to this amount of
Sure,
life. So I was like, all right, I need to put
sure.
the pressure on, and again
I see. I get it.
we activate the 50 bajillion turn situation. Nice. I respect it. I respect it. No, there's nothing you can do with that card, right?
Well, you know. Tokens do have haste.
Yep, yep, yep. But look at this. Look at this Liliana that you could be attacking.
Ooh. Oh, well, not both, right?
Well, Porque no los dos. You know what I mean?
Porque no los dos.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to get in there with that action. All right, let's
the
see.
one
Here.
of tokens on.
That's exactly.
The one of tokens on.
Let's put that in there. It's probably better. We know Surge of Salvation doesn't do a damn thing anymore, so we're not going to be reliant on that card. We're going to put in this guy. Oh, I get too cute with it.
I think we're doing this still.
I like this. I like this over this card for sure. Over.
Okay, rally.
One of those. One of these, maybe? Alright, we're trying a different plan this time. We're gonna
plan.
We're trying a slightly different sideboard plan.
Okay.
I am excited for this Overlord.
Okay, yeah.
I think that's a card I want to lean into a little more.
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of some of these other shenanigans.
Ooh, this hand's almost keepable.
Yeah, this hand's real weird. We're gonna try it.
If we had one more land in this hand. This feels greed, but you know what? We'll keep it. Okay.
We're starting here.
Off the top?
Ooh. Ouch. That hurts.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. Alright, well. Huh. I think we just take... Wow, this is actually...
My Goth Princess is coming into play no matter what, so...
Yeah.
You just gotta have an answer. You know what I mean?
So the question is... I think that'll make you want to.
Sure.
I do think we just want to make you do it.
Put my hands up and shout.
Yeah. Just don't give you a cheap, like, can't stay away later on when you can, like,
Yeah.
get thing back or something.
Absolutely. I absolutely could have been more aggressive in mulliganing.
Sure. So, huh. If we...
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
All right, we're gonna get in the old attack zone here.
In the red zone? Okay.
Yeah, we're getting in there. We're getting in there. Yeah. Okay. What do we want? We want to be a little careful with this.
I'm gonna put that Parhelion. Just drop that Parhelion.
I'm thinking about it, honestly. I mean, I don't super want to draw it, so it's kind of like one of those cards where it's like it never feels like it's the worst idea, you know?
Sure, yeah.
It's like if you just go there, I can do that, do that, do that. I've looked for like other cute cards to potentially put in the yard.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what I was searching through. I was like, oh, let me look at like some aftermath cards type situations.
Sure. Yeah.
So none of them are particularly appealing. A lot of the flashback cards in black and white seem kind of like eh. And I wanted to try this card. I think that like Mardu definitely has its arguments. I'm not sure that you need it. I definitely should be playing like 4 Overlord, but yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking about.
I just feel like with since you're already putting great artifacts in the graveyard, like having red for just Fable and FOMO is just like
FOMO. I've been so impressed with FOMO. To be fair, you know, like it does seem like it's been real good.
Everyone's like, oh, the Overlord's the... I think for the set.
Yeah.
This card's never looked bad.
I don't disagree with you. I like that play. Like I like going to go get a Rite of Oblivion type situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's something cute we can do.
What do you think about the fact that you can just miss sagas now?
I don't even know. That's so weird, right?
It's such a weird change after being sold and be like, it's just harping if you can't miss sagas.
Yeah. No to the second one. We're living on a prayer over here. It's not just totally Jover. You know what I mean?
That's fair, yeah.
But we got options. Oh come on! Oh, it wasn't meant to be today. It wasn't meant to be. It's there ever. It's like my fatal push. There's just nothing I can do.
You know, maybe I need to apologize to Crawl because, like, I don't think he's cursed this. I think this deck is just
the tree is just blessed. You know what I mean? Cool. Oh, and that was my draw. Oh, all right. All right. Well, there's nothing I can do from here on out, to be honest with you.
Okay, that's fair.
We drew a land. I think you got too much going on. You only got one card, but you did a flip Fable. I don't feel good about this. I've got a removal spell in hand, but just the I think the exile there is it. So though we keep the video somewhat short.
Okay, yeah. So essentially, what's going to happen, right, is I'm assuming I'm going to go ahead and exile 3, right?
Yeah.
And you're going to, I'm assuming, kill the goblin response, right?
I'll let you do it. I'll just let you combo so you can kind of show it off one more time.
All right. So yeah. So
now you also have the.
I'm going to go ahead and exile 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have Thrill Seeker in the yard. So what happens is you go ahead and do that. So not a big deal, right? Like you're just gonna. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna try to do this. Oh, I thought you were gonna just kill him.
No, I can't.
Okay.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Okay, yeah. So anyway, so the big point is, like, even if you can kill the guy there, right? That's what I was trying to show. Was even if you kill the guy there, what happens? Because I have the Thrill Seeker in yard, was the don't know, because Thrill Seeker's in yard. So if Chris killed this guy in response, right? So on my turn, we can exile the Thrill Seeker onto
the
Mutavault.
Yeah,
and from there we can activate it, put him to 3, and then we can activate the sack ability of the game from Thrill Seeker to throw the Mutavault.
You can do it, right? You can activate the Thrill Seeker to get the sack off, and
yeah, but I just wanted to show the example. In the case of like that turn sequence was actually happening. Sure. Like I thought you were going to actually play through killing the guys. Well, you can't do it now.
Are you sure?
I mean, if you wanted to extend this, you can, I guess. Yeah.
No, we'll get out of here. We'll get out of here.
Yeah. All right. So what'd you think? Obviously, like we talked a little bit after, but I mean, Loner looks very good. The Overlords, like we were talking about a little bit, I don't think they're underhyped. I think they're pretty well hyped. I think they just actually feel more impactful than they kind of looked in spoiler season.
Mm-hmm.
But I think their Balemark is very good. The black is very good in this deck. Obviously, the green one, and obviously the Enigmatics playing with some mix of like the red and the white ones. Like, what do you think about your Greasefang build here?
I'll be honest, I really like it. I don't think this is much worse than anything else I see going on. Other than, like, I'm obviously now, like, okay, the Overlord is just our backup plan, right? Like, I think Overlord's way worse. I don't think we need to necessarily be playing green. It didn't ever come up, and I sideboarded it out, like, when it was there, but we have a main board Zoraline in here. Which can also reanimate a Greasefang.
Yeah.
So a little bit cute there, just a bad. It's a 1 of 3 situation, because otherwise, like, we're just doing our typical thing. But like, I really like what the hover ship offers. It gets a lot of cards. The hover ship is very good. Yeah. The only thing, obviously, it's it not getting permanence in the particular case, of course, of Soul Cauldron, which I don't think is, it's definitely relevant, but I don't think it's something you should be super worried about, because obviously this lets you. Go ahead. But like, you can't hit like Hearse with it, obviously. You can't hit Hearse with it, obviously, for sure. I think that I'm looking more at like a game 1 type situation. Sure. Like we get to interact well, and then we get to crew the Cynical Loner. Yes. That's where it felt really, really strong. Or, again, Cynical Loner can throw a Rite of Oblivion in the yard if we need like a control spell, right? To keep going from there if there's something in particular that you get. So it doesn't get permanence, obviously, which is not the best, but I think it's still strong enough because it hits such a strong range of creatures. It hits a lot of the Overlords. It just hits a lot, right? Hits Phoenixes, right? There's a lot of things it gets, and then you manifest Dread. So, like, they don't get the size of the thing. They manifest Dread whenever it leaves, I think, which is pretty cool. So, main thoughts, really impressed with Overlord. That should have been a 4 of. I think if I had that on 2 a lot of the times, it could have been, like, a different fight. There could have been, like, more pressure there. I was under the impression that Cynical Owner was an insane card, and I think I'm right. That's a card from when we played the decks, when we were playing it in early access, and now I think Loner's looked very good. Yep. Especially if what you were doing where you had a few extra cards, flashback and stuff like that, where you can go find those. We don't need to set up a Greasefang and stuff like that. Yeah, like I said, I think it gives you a couple other options. They're probably more opportunity in the future, or there could be cards that I'm missing. Because like things I think I big miss on, like just should be playing for Overlord. That card was super strong. Obviously, I missed on Surge of Salvation on the sideboard. That does not protect me like I want it to. Although it does kind of protect you from the combo, or like if you activate to do something like that, you can stop it for a turn, which is,
sure, yeah.
not that great. We did have Temporary Lockdown on the sideboard, which I think is a lot better in the black-white version than like a 3-color version. So Temporary Lockdown, by the way, also gets like all the hearse, a lot of the cards that hate on your deck, Temporary Lockdown gets, which I'm a big fan of. So I like having access to that in the side. You can play it with 3 colors, but I like it a lot better with 2. Like the mana base felt really smooth. I was never struggling for mana. I didn't take a lot of damage with my own mana. So yeah, I mean, honestly, this is how I would play the deck going forward.
Sure.
As it stands there. So.
Obviously, yeah, I mean, Cauldrons looks very impressive. Fear of Missing Out is such a powerful house card. Fear of Missing Out is such a good card.
Yeah.
I expect at some point we'll definitely be messing around with some of the Gruul Extra Combat FOMO decks.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks such at home here. It was very good. This deck, it honestly impresses me. This deck, I think, I like this deck a lot. It is surprisingly resilient for how weak you feel like the combo is going to be.
I agree with you. Like, I can't tell you how much I love Fear of Missing Out. I think it does so much. I can't wait to pair that card with Inti. That's kind of like the next pet deck that I want to mess with, you know?
Sure, yeah.
And you just, again, like, it feels like you always have the Cauldron tree. Like, you would think that deck being Rakdos colors is like, oh, I don't draw that many cards. You kind of got to luck into the combo. No, like, you were doing Blood stuff. You were doing Fable stuff. You were doing Fear of Missing Out stuff. Like, you were seeing a lot of cards.
Yeah.
And so I think that as much as, you can say, oh, the tree player got lucky, the tree player sees a lot of their deck. You know what I mean? Like, not quite as much as Phoenix, but, again, your backup plan just being like a aggressive style where, again, you can theoretically still get the FOMO extra attack if you have the right cards, right? I don't know if you're playing any Lilianas or not. I didn't see your full deck list, actually, but...
No.
Again, it's just a game-winning combo.
Yeah. All right, well, that will do it for this one. Again, I'm not sure whether or not... but yeah, I hope you all had fun. Chris, these are some fun games. Thank you for hanging out with me again. And if there's other deck lists like from the RC you guys want to see, let us know. We're always open to playing community requests as well as stuff that we want to see. But I think, this first one, I wanted to play company that people did want to see the Cauldron deck. So thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you all later. Make sure you do all the like there, subscribe, all that kind of fun stuff.